Aquarius friends, I hope you're doing well. This is Anna with Soul Embrace Tarot, and this is your reading. So, remember that if it doesn't resonate, don't force it on yourself. What else? Be open-minded, be flexible, etc. Some of you may be drawn that aren't Aquarius, but you're drawn to the reading. Welcome. All right, let's see what's going on. Spirit, what message do you have for Aquarius at this time? What do they need to know? What do they need to hear? Okay, so some of you have a pretty controlling kind of person in your life. This is bleeding from the Capricorn reading a little bit. There's a controlling person in your life. I fear that many of us have that, right? And that's something to contend with at some point in your life. How you're gonna deal with that type of relationship. This is a maybe not so much like the Capricorn reading. This is a codependent relationship here that some of you may be dealing with. Someone who's a bit controlling, who kind of likes to handle everything for you. I see a sort of submissive person and a more controlling person here. They like that, maybe narcissistic. They like that kind of dynamic. We're gonna have to look at that, because then I see here someone who is becoming more self-aware, so probably breaking free from this scenario, becoming more aware of themselves, grateful for their life, becoming more proactive, seizing the day kind of thing, right? More re-engaged with their world and their decisions. There's more enthusiasm for life. So there's a break here. There's a breakup here. So this may be about a relationship. I'm not sure. This could be, this could be work related as well. A boss that's a bit, a bit too boss-like, and you've been undervalued at work. You just, you work to work, but you don't really feel like you're moving forward. Very uneven kind of rewards for the work that's being put into the situation, and feeling dependent on not being able to leave that scenario. If it's a job, not being able to leave that job. If it's a relationship, I can't leave the relationship because I don't have my own way of surviving, on my own. That's what I'm feeling here. But here I feel someone who's broken free from that, okay? Who's now looking for balance, not just heavy on the dependency, heavy on the control, but a nice balance where both entities give and take, or give and receive. There's patience, that you feeling like you have a purpose now. So, let's see. Anything else here, Spirit? that we can add? Yeah, you see, major control. But there's the death. There's the ability to really renew yourself, and along with forgiveness, because the person that's now broken free from this kind of heavy energy is a very kind, forgiving person. Let's see what happens here. Okay. All right, let's look. You see, now having the ability to express yourself, to speak your truth. At some point, part of this transition, the death of codependency, the death of dependency on an energy there, is the ability to now transform and really come onto yourself and be able to speak up for yourself, speak your truth. You know what I mean? Communication. Making your opinions known, making your truth known. Yeah, that's quite beautiful there. Now there's strength. There's even a little bit of stubbornness, the ability to build a backbone where before it was not there. So something happened to transform this person that I'm seeing here. I don't know if that's you, but I'm seeing where now there's like, you feel unbreakable, where before you felt dependent on a situation. Now you're unbreakable. Now you do what it takes. You speak up for yourself. This is a major transformation. It is a major, that's the death of an old personality, of an old energy, of an old existence into a brand new one. Coming into the sun right there. It may have been a tower moment that happened to shift this perspective here. I mean, this doesn't happen overnight either, okay? But some significant event could trigger the desire to make those changes. And this is enduring now. This there's no going back. There's no going back here. On the contrary, there's a tremendous focus to interact with life, to an enthusiasm for life, a renewed interest in being balanced internally and having balance within your external world as well. No more just one side following the other. That's beautiful, man. Congratulations. And if you're still here, this is where you're heading. Something will happen. Something will trigger something within you to make this change for yourself. When you're in this energy of feeling so undervalued and so low, perhaps low self-esteem, low self-worth, you cannot even imagine being able to be in this strength. Believe me, it happens a lot. It's very possible. Yeah, there's a little bit of this that happens here. The beginning of perhaps a spiritual journey, doing some inward searching, but there's like in the labyrinth, you go into this labyrinth, into this maze, and you're like, you hit a brick wall, then you go back. Sometimes you have to go back to go forward. You understand? That may be symbolic, but sometimes you have to take steps back to move forward, to get like a head start, a head running. You know, when you go back and then you start running slowly to make it a faster run. I don't know if that makes sense. But anyway, this is the beginning of a deliberate spiritual journey here. And that's where that death comes in, right? It's a renewal. It's almost like a person in a cocoon comes out like a butterfly, right? I don't know if the butterfly comes out of a cocoon. Is that what they do? My brain is just messed up right now. This was a catch-22. This was a situation that needs figured out. And this is the process of figuring it out. Tell me more about this process, Spirit. That's too many. I know, but it's too many. Can I have... All right, let me... I want to know about the labyrinth. Yeah, having had victim mentality. There's victim mentality here. You need to break free from that. Remove the blinders that keep you stuck in a relationship that's overwhelming, that's controlling, where you cannot speak up, where when you speak up, your voice gets muffled because it's irrelevant to whoever's muffling the voice. You understand? All of a sudden, there's a focus on removing your blinders. Something happens that makes you shift and see. Again, this could be work related. If you feel like, I can't get any other job, I don't know anything else, I don't know how to do anything else. This is better the devil I know than to go out into the world and explore and redefine my life. Really? The devil you know is the devil that's keeping you stuck with blinders, lost, out of control, unable to speak up, and still having debt, still feeling inadequate. That's the devil you know if you're in this situation. You're undervalued here. I don't think you're going to have a choice. Let me put it that way. You don't have a choice. You can stay here for, yes, well, you do have a choice. You have free will. You can decide to stay here. I believe that you will not do that. You will have clarity. At first, it's difficult. There's a difficult period here. This might be attached here. The difficulty of coming to grips with making that change. It's a big change. But I also believe that there's some kind of a tower moment that will happen that will kind of shift you into that journey anyway of having to process and then find something else for yourself. Anything else? You're releasing this Capricorn just got this when I did the reading. Releasing that baggage, releasing the baggage, and the baggage that you have created for yourself. There's unresolved issues that need to be resolved. And all of a sudden, this really beautiful thing starts to happen. Tell me about the beautiful thing. Yeah, you see, making connections with people that allow you to, I mean, really, what more do you want? And at the bottom of the deck, seeing clearly, becoming self-aware, appreciating yourself, right? Making improvements, facing your issues, being able to communicate, and being able to not just communicate your truth, but communicating with others that allow you to communicate. There's a nice partnership there. If this is work related, being able to work in collaboration with people that are simpatico with you, that work well together. There's harmony here. It's beautiful. It's contentment. I mean, this is nice. This is nice. If it's a relationship, a really nice, sexy, intimate, connected, synchronized partnership here. If this was a relationship, after this processing, there's the promise of this. With your beginning with this comes that partnership, that ability to, whether it's work or personal relationship coming into your life happens because you begin to connect with yourself, you begin to love yourself. In this situation, you don't know how to love yourself because someone is telling you that you are not lovable, that you are not worthy, whether it's work or personal. Okay? All right, I think let's get to your guidance. What can they work on, Spirit? What can Aquarius begin to work on? Currently, what can they work on at this time for Aquarius? Surrender stubbornness. There may be some stubbornness here, believe it or not, and frustration, of course, at allowing yourself to have someone control you, or allowing yourself allowing someone to undervalue you, to not value you, to not respect you. Those are things you take ownership of in this processing. If you're tensing up or taking a rigid stance about something, gently observe yourself and become more yielding. This will help you communicate more lovingly with others and yourself. Okay, what else, Spirit? Oh. Surrender the drama. No matter how emotionally charged the situation, remain calm and don't contribute to the drama. Staying centered will help resolve the issue more quickly. That can be a little deceptive when it comes to this type of relationship. Well, again, whether it's work or personal. Because, I mean, of course, if you're being yelled at, if you're being disrespected, you don't want to contribute to that drama. That's good advice. Never contribute to any drama in your life. Staying centered allows you, though, to be able to think of how am I going to avoid this type of situation moving forward? What can I do? What changes can I make internally and within my life, with my surroundings? What changes can I make to help avoid having any kind of drama in my life? So worth thinking about. And let's go to the Akashic for Aquarius. Oh, you got a lot. Okay. All right. Soul's whisper. Your soul is whispering its deepest desires and truths to you. In the quiet moments, listen closely. It's guiding you towards your authentic path. Okay. Reward and recognition. Congratulations, your hard work will soon pay off and take you in the direction of your dreams. Acknowledge your efforts and own your power. Soar. You're being asked to stop dimming your own light. Period. It's time for you to come out It's time for you to come out of the shadows and let your authentic self soar. Fly high, dear one. And lastly, speak your truth. You've stayed silent long enough. Speak up, stand your ground, and state your perspective. You will rise to a higher vibration when you let your voice be heard. Amen. All right, Aquarius, I hope that was helpful. Thank you so much. My soul embraces yours. Till next time, stay blessed. Bye-bye.